What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the continuation of our Pokémon Red playthrough. If you've been with us this far, you would know that we just wrapped up beating Giovanni, the leader of Team Rocket, and the gym leader for Viridian City. Now, I kind of misquoted something earlier on. I had made a comment about how you approach your rival when you're heading towards Victory Road, and I made a mistake. I thought that you could fight him earlier on, and I could have sworn I still thought maybe that you could. Might have been in yellow version or another version. But if you head on down this way, you'll actually run into him right after you've beaten Giovanni. So after you beat Giovanni and get the Earth badge, the 8th and final badge that you need in order to enter the Pokemon League and take on the Elite Four, you will run into your rival right over here. And it's kind of a challenging battle. However, if you've been training super hard, you will find that you can come across victorious. But as soon as you pass this little rock ledge that you see right to my immediate left in-game, or at least right in front of the, the Pokemon Trainer Red here. Anyway, whatever, you'll see. Couple of steps and bam, there we are. We're about to run in and fight our rival and see what he's got in store for us, because it's not going to be an easy battle. Alright, so you're going to the Pokemon League, you collected all the badges too, that's cool. Then I will whip you red as a warm-up for the Pokemon League, come on. Which is kind of silly if you think about it, because if you think about from this point on until forward, he says that he's going to whip us before he takes on the Pokemon League and defeats the Elite Four, right? Which means he's literally defeated the Elite Four mere seconds before we did, and he was only the champion of being of defeating the Elite Four and being the Pokemon League champion for like 2 seconds. He opened the door, turned around, and then we opened the door, and then we defeat him. I mean, that's hopefully how it will go. It's just kind of silly to think that he's only been able to do that for a minute. Okay, so, even though we've got Charizard out with a severe level advantage, we've been grinding like crazy, at least I have, in order to get this up before going down this path. As soon as I realized that we had to fight our rival here, I restarted my game and went to go grind, and then I came back. This is definitely where you'd want to have Raichu. At least I should have had Raichu out here first to take on Pidgeot. But it's okay, we still have a major advantage here in level, so Flamethrower should do significant damage. It might be able to feed him in one hit. If not, that's fine, I'm not too worried about it. Agility just puts the speed up, doesn't actually do anything for damage or anything like that. Whirlwind. Oh, interesting. Okay, Whirlwind I thought was supposed to push Charizard out and pull the next Pokemon from my lineup out to battle, but whatever. Okay, so we have Charizard, which means his Blastoise will be up and ready. We'll have Raichu out for that and use Thunder Shock. I was really disappointed. I thought we'd have Thunder by now, but we did not. I guess Raichu doesn't actually learn Thunder like I had thought we did. And I left that TM, I think, in the box. I should have gotten that. Oh, well. Whatever. We're going to go ahead and switch out Snorlax and go against Rhyhorn, only because Snorlax knows Surf. That should be plenty of damage ready right for him. If I'm not mistaken, I think... Did I teach Blizzard to Mew? I don't think I did. Oh well. Well, what are you going to do? 15 level advantage in Water-type attack against a Rock and Ground-type Pokemon. One single hit should knock him out very easily. No big deal. Now, for me, just because I have been grinding and trying to push my Pokemon as close to level 60 as possible, for me, this is not really that difficult. But if you haven't been pushing yourself, you're going to run into some trouble here. So I would recommend spending some time in Seafoam Islands and grinding like crazy, taking all the trainers in the Cinnabar Island and Seafoam Island like waterways there, whatever routes, paths those are. Shit, I wasn't paying attention to what Pokemon he's going to bring out. Growlithe. He hasn't gotten his signature Arcanine yet? Alright, well, I mean, unless this dude wants to fly to Celadon City, grab a Firestone, fly back, run through Victory Road, take on the Elite Four. I mean, come on, get with it, dude. Even I have an Arcanine. What a scrub. Execute. Yep, we're going to switch back out for Raichu on there. You know what? I'm sorry, I said Charizard. I was going to say Charizard, and I looked and I said Raichu. We're going to use Mew because Mew knows Fire Blast. I want to use that Fire-type attack. I don't really use Mew that much in battle. I carry Mew around just for the novelty, but let's go ahead and do some damage here. God damn it, why did I do Psychic? I got too finger happy there, no pun intended. Didn't do anywhere near as much damage as I expected. Took in Sunlight. Alright, we'll just do... Fuck it. Oops, excuse me. Forgive the hard F. We'll just go ahead and blast off. There we go. Simple. He was gathering in Sunlight so we could do a Solar Beam, but nothing there at all. Okay, we're going to go ahead and stick with this. I've got an Alakazam too, but I'm going to go ahead and use Psychic against him. That should do significant amount of damage with level 10, or 10 levels ahead. That should do plenty. Oh, I'm wrong. Not even remotely close. Okay. That's probably going to hurt big time, huh? Nope. That's okay. Let's go ahead and see how Thunderbolt fares. That should do some major damage there, I think. I'd like to think. Interesting. Because Alakazam has quite a bit of a defense. I didn't expect all that. Alright, well, we can finish it off with Fly, because I know he has a weak physical defense. I mean, not a special defense, which is what he would have needed to have up in order to block things like Fire Blast and Thunderbolt. But Fly isn't a special move. It's a physical move, so... About to use Blastoise. Yep. Now we're going to switch out for Raichu. I could stick with Mew just because Mew knows Thunderbolt, as you saw just now, but I'm going to go ahead and use my Raichu instead. Alright, Raichu, give him a little Thunder Shock. He'll survive this, so I'm going to go ahead and use Thunder Wave first, actually. We'll paralyze Blastoise first, then we'll use Thunder Shock immediately thereafter, and then that should do somewhere between a third and half damage, but I don't expect it to be a one-hit KO. Thunder Shock's a thunder attack, obviously, but it's not strong enough. Okay, 2/3. Alright. Ooh. Hydro Pump is very powerful. That should do some major damage to Raichu as well. Yikes, that is not good. Alright, we're going to go ahead and try. I doubt that he'll be able to pull off a second Hydro Pump in a row. Hydro Pump's extremely powerful, extremely capable attack, but it doesn't have the highest chances of hit, so I think we'll be okay. Alright, cool. So then he's paralyzed anyway, so he doesn't get an attack. We get that second attack in there, 2 Thunder Shocks, and Raichu comes out absolutely perfect. Cool, cool. There it is. Alright, file that under obvious foreshadowing, because, yeah, you think you're ready for the Pokemon League and you just lost to me, dude. You need more practice, but hey, you know that? I'm out of here, smell you later. Yeah, whatever, dude. Okay, he just took off real quick. What a little wimp. Alright, so we're making our way to Victory Road first before we can head off into Indigo Plateau. The goal here is to get a Moltres, because Moltres is going to be where this is at. He's going to stop me, and then, yep. Oh, God, don't do this. Okay. Alright, I thought he was going to go through all the badges. Oh, here we go. Cast Page? Yeah, okay. Huh, alright. I guess I've never actually done this before, thinking about it, that I've gone through and, like, showed off my badges individually, only to come into a guard that stops me and says, oh, you don't have the right badge. I just never came this way because I knew I wouldn't be able to get through. Thunder Badge, it's fine. Alright. I would imagine that... Is this the right way? Okay, whatever. Rainbow, yep, I got it. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and hop on top of Snorlax. No sexual pun intended. And we'll surf across this water and just go straight through. This guy didn't stop me. It's just a guy floating in the water. Would you imagine if that's your job? You're just hanging out in the water, literally 24/7, stopping people unless they have the right badges. Like, what the flip could you possibly... Like, that is the most bogus job I think I've ever seen in my life. Sitting there in the water, waiting. Alright, he's gonna stop me again. That sucks. All alone. It's such a dumb job. I couldn't even imagine just sitting out there. Doesn't even make sense. Alright, go straight up. We have some wild encounters we can run into, but I think we're just going to bypass all that. No big deal. I think we can catch a Ponyta in there. Volcano. Oh, not that way. Up and around. Alright. Yep. Dude, could you imagine if you went through here all the way to this final point without the Earth Badge because you didn't know any better, and it's like, oh, you don't have the Earth Badge, go back, bitch. That would suck. Victory Road. Okay, so here we are, onward to Victory Road. Alright, now, this is where things are going to get a little bit complicated. There's obviously a variety of tools that we need to get through here, particularly things like Surf. Obviously, we've used that already. Strength with the boulders here, and so on. Now, we got through the rival battle, no big deal. We got through all the badges and all that stuff, but because this is going to be a bit more complex, we do have a few steps that we have to go over. So, first thing that we want to look at is making sure that we can get through here without running into too many trainers. I don't really care to do that much, but I don't think these boulders actually have... You know what? Let me think. Okay, I remember now. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. We are going to go ahead and move this boulder. I think there's an item that we have to move this over on top of, like some sort of plate. Yep. So I can move boulders. Oh, I can't wait until later generations when HMs become more efficient. Oh, Marowak. Level 43. Oh, you know what? Max Repel is good here. I totally forgot about that. So if you're looking to catch some really... powerful Pokemon that you want to level up, this would be a great place for that. Marowak, Onyx, Machoke, Zubat, Pokemon like that, typical cave Pokemon. Let me see. How many Max Repels do I have left? I don't think I have many. 8? That should be enough. Okay, that should block them. They're not level specific, so even if it is a high level Pokemon, we should be fine. They're not going to bother us at this point. Alright, so the trick here is to move this right on over to this plate right around this circle here. Okay. One over. Alright, so we just go 1, 2. Go over behind it. Push over. Okay. You know what? Shit. I'm wasting time. This requires strength to move. Yeah, I already moved it, but I can't move it in that. It's, yeah, immovable now. Okay, I think we're okay. Dun 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 dun. Okay, there's a rare candy up there and a TM. Oh shit! I was trying to look at that and didn't realize she was standing there. Ugh. Unnecessary battle. Ridiculous. Whatever. What do you got for me? What do you got? Is Charizard my number 1 out right now? Hey, Persian. It's funny how Giovanni didn't have Persian out. I think Giovanni has a Persian in Pokemon Yellow because it's a little bit closer to the anime than it is a video game franchise. Speaking of which, if you're ever considering watching the anime, check out Pokemon Origins. It's a retelling of the beginning to the end, where it focuses on red and blue or green, depending on the version of the game that games that you've played. Anyway, it's a much better storyline where it focuses on those two trainers versus Gary and Ash. Gary is awesome. Okay, Gary is my spirit animal. Ash is a lame ass. Red is a fantastic trainer. Pokemon the Origin, or Pokemon Origins in English, I think is what it is. Okay, whatever. Went through that. Alright, there's one more trainer. We can stay out of sight, so you want to move all the way over and then avoid that trainer there. The other one would have been easily avoidable if I would have bothered to pay some attention, but I did not. Okay, so now, let's see. Where the hell am I? Let me think. Alright, I think we are... Alright, what room am I in? Alright, let's see. There's a panel. Okay. Alright. I wrote some notes down on this side just so I remember exactly where to go. Alright. Let's go ahead and do this. Snorlax. Yep. Use strength. We'll move him over. You know what? Shit. For the life of me, I don't even remember what this is for. I just remember that we have to do this. I think when we do the other panel, it's supposed to make a noise. Alright, we can go up. There's a trainer right here. We're going to avoid him. There's Moltres right there. I don't know how we can get Moltres just yet. I think this is supposed to be somewhat related to that, but I don't actually know. I know there's a TM right over here, and in just a second we're going to end up running out of our Repel, so we'll have to get that. But I want to see what this HM is, or TM is rather. Mega Kick. Who can learn that? Oh, they can all learn it? Interesting. Okay, that might be a good attack for later. I'll save that. Let's see. Is there a boulder somewhere that I'm supposed to move? Is it supposed to fall down someplace? Let me think. No. Okay. I don't remember if there's any other boulders over here. That one boulder sitting there is just odd to me. I don't know why it's there. Okay, let's go and use one more repel. God, this music is obnoxious. I hate this music. Full heal, and I've got a bunch of those already. That's fine. Alright, I think, isn't there a staircase somewhere over here that I can go through? Yeah, why didn't I take that? Let's see. Alright. Oh, wait, what the hell is this? Why am I stuck right here? What am I doing wrong? What am I... Think. No, I can't make it there. Okay. Go up and around this. I think there's a there's a trainer up there guarding an item. I don't even remember what that item is, but I'm not going for it. Alright. Let's see. Actually, I take that back. What the hell is this? Submission. Oh, it's a good fighting technique, but I don't need that. Shit. This is such a waste. And I have to do this puzzle again because I honestly don't remember the steps to get here. Alright, let me think. Where exactly am I going with this one? Oh, that's right! Okay. Alright, go ahead and Snorlax, we're going to move this rock up. This one is going to take a long time. This one is really far. This is a pain in the ass. And I've messed this up many times before, and I remember it. Alright, so we're basically just going to walk and push this boulder all the way over as far as we can go. And we can mess this up if we're not careful. Alright, all the way over, all the way over. Okay, one more. Alright, down. This is the tricky-ass part. Okay. We're good here, right? Okay, no, we're good, we're good, we're good. Okay. Alright, I remember messing this up like a long time ago, last time I played this, but we are in the clear. I think that does something. I don't remember, is that reset it? Oh, it moves that block, I think. Oh shit, Moltres is right here. Oh crap. Alright, here we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and save this right before. Should be pretty easy to catch. We're going to go ahead and switch out and put our Raichu up in front. Switch it out. Bada boom. Alright, Raichu, we're going to go ahead and move your slot over. Just because. Alright. I actually didn't expect to run into Moltres here this fast. Alright, cool. So, we have saved the game. You know what? I'm superstitious. I'm gonna save it a second time, just because I don't remember actually saving it already, because my mind is all sorts of scattered. Alright, there we go. Alright, alright. You ever do that? You remember playing the game and you save it, and you forget, like, oh shit, did I save it a second ago? Did the save actually work? It's kind of like when you've got a calculator, and you've got a ton of numbers, and you hit, like, the clear button, like, 100 times. It's like, you only have to hit it once. What are you doing? Alright, here we go. The third and final legendary bird. Let's go ahead and give this a run through. Raichu should throw a Thunder Wave and paralyze Moltres right off the bat. Maybe a few quick attacks. We might be able to do some elemental damage as well with Thunder Shock. It all just depends. I don't really know too much about Moltres aside from it's a bird and it's fire and it's legend, like all that stuff. But other than that, it's not really something I pay too much mind to. Moltres has never been my go-to legendary bird, but we'll see how it works out. Alright, now, considering that we're a significant higher level, I wonder how much Quick Attack's going to do. It wouldn't be a one-hit KO. It'll be a little bit, but not much. Okay, cool. We have a few that we can pull off here. I'm guessing at least 3 or 4. And Raichu's defense is up high enough to where it's not going to do significant amount of damage. Alright, it's like exactly half, so I think we're going to have to be super careful. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's see. Do I want to use Gengar here? I think I can... I don't remember. Does Gengar... I think Gengar should be able to withstand Peck. Oh, God damn it. I guess I was wrong. And it does a lot of damage. Where are you at with this, you scrub? How are you taking Peck hits? Master Ball. Ultra Ball. Here we go. It's not going to catch. Yeah, it'll miss. Oh, shit. Alright. Oh, that didn't... Oh, because it's a repeat thing. And I think if I try to switch out, it'll tell me that I can't, right? Oh, I thought it was going to say it's caught in like a fire spin or something. Alright. So, this will be good now because Charizard's really strong and fire against fire will make it so Charizard can just get beat up like crazy. And I'll just keep throwing Ultra Balls until... Yikes, critical hit. Until it catches. It'll take a handful before it actually locks him in there. Alright. Moltres is being a little more difficult than I thought. Come on, come on. I'll keep throwing them until... Come on. There it is. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, we have now caught all 3 legendary birds. Perfect. It's funny, too. I wasn't actually expecting that. I thought we had to get through quite a bit more, but I... Okay, perfect. So, yeah, if you follow my silly, simple process of just guessing your way through this entire area, then, yeah, you'll get yourself a Moltres and follow the steps that I just took, and boom, there you go. Simple enough. I didn't expect it, but sometimes things just go our way. That's just how it is. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cut it short right here, and then we'll make our way through the rest of Victory Road before we take on our rival, ultimately, after beating the Elite Four in the Indigo Plateau in the Pokemon League. But thank you guys for hanging out and checking out this video. Hopefully you learned something. I'm seriously, like, scratching my head and how lucky I got in getting to this path, because I didn't expect it to work. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time when we continue our playthrough for Pokemon Red. Take it easy, guys.